Pastor. Thanks for having us today. Hello. I think we're actually in person today.
Again, this is going to be
In person.
This is
It's not a great day in paradise. It's pretty ugly outside.
Is this our second time together?
Yes.
again?
We all know, but we are together.
That's right.
I don't remember anymore.
So this is our Thanksgiving episode, correct?
It is. It is.
Yes.
This is our Thanksgiving episode.
All things Thanksgiving.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
awesome. So, we do have a first question.
Oh, good. Let's do it.
So, first question. So if you look in like worship bulletins every Sunday, you'll see that when you get to that communion time, oftentimes it might be listed as the Great Thanksgiving. Like we have Thanksgiving every Sunday or something like that. So why do we call it the Great Thanksgiving in church?
Well, our Lutheran theology is based upon our gratitude for God's grace and God's blessings that flow upon us, that we have done nothing to earn, that Jesus, through a cross, did those things for us. And so that is such here's a big seminary word, salvific act that God did to us, for us, by giving a son, that we're so grateful. That we hear that, we're touched by that, God comes to us in worship, and in gratitude we go out to love and serve.
Because God made the ultimate sacrifice in offering up His Son, or God's Son, for our salvation.
That's something to be happy and thankful about.
Absolutely.
Right, and I like the fact that it happens around a meal. Kind of like how on Thanksgiving Day we get together for a meal and eat together and we're thankful. Every Sunday we have Thanksgiving meal of bread and wine while we give thanks.
It is.
Yeah, Thanksgiving meal, it's really the one meal rules them all that day.
It is.
Eat at noon and I don't eat again until the following day.
Yeah, just hibernate after that, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Cool.
That's a good question, Pastor.
Yeah. So, question 2. How about Thanksgiving here in the U.S.? Why do we do that? Why do we give thanks for Thanksgiving in the U.S.?
Why do we have Thanksgiving Day? So my history may be not all accurate. I'm going to do the best I can here. And if there are any historians who are little boys and girls who are history buffs, they should correct me if I'm wrong. But okay, so the American story goes that the Pilgrims arrived here, and then the Native Americans had their meal together, and we remembered that. And then later, when we had a government here in America, we, since 1789, have been having intermittently some sort of Thanksgiving holiday. George Washington first proclaimed it. Well, it wasn't official. He just said this is a day we should give thanks. And it was sort of intermittently celebrated. I don't think Thomas Jefferson did. It came then to 1863 when President Lincoln said we should set aside a day to give thanks. So he did. President Ulysses Grant, then made that a national holiday. This is the part I may be wrong. I think he's the one that made it a national holiday. And then President Roosevelt, FDR, in the don't know the year. I think it was 39, but it might have been 39, 40. Set the date, fixed the date for Thanksgiving for the 4th Thursday of November. And since then, we've had Thanksgiving. And that's, no, we're not the only country. Other countries around the world celebrate Thanksgiving too, but
Maybe not on the same day we do.
Yeah,
We
so,
have a
right.
Thanksgiving Day somewhere in their calendar.
Exactly.
That was a fun little history lesson.
That's right.
So, kind of wrapping up, final question. It's a little more of a heartfelt question than a humorous question, but it might also be a humorous question. What are y'all thankful for? I know 2020 has been a rough year, but what are y'all thankful for?
Oh man. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for family, friends, all those people that have helped kind of get me through this year. In small ways, in big ways, there's really just so much to be thankful for. In particular with the current state of everything.
There's always, always, always something to be thankful for. And 2020 has been a really difficult year for everybody. Definitely health, definitely family, friends. Hope that the wilderness doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
And thankful for perseverance and endurance to be able to come through difficult, to get to where we have been in 2020, and knowing with hope that 2021 might be a better year. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I think very similar, just the people who have been there for me along the way. Because the big thing that worried me about COVID was the idea of social distance equaling isolation, and worried about being lonely in this. And what I've been thankful for is the people that help and walk along that way and make it not so lonely. So really it comes down to people, and I'm also glad that I've been healthy and I've been able to have a job. I mean, I meet with a lot of people and hear from a lot of people who have either lost work or lost hours, and that's a huge burden. So yeah, just having the ability to work, having the help of the people along the way, is a lot.
That's right.
On a more humorous note, I'm thankful for family, shout out my parents, and that we have good food on our Thanksgiving, because my buddy Parker shared a tweet the other day that was like, it broke down every state in the country based on their favorite side. Can you believe there are states in this country where the rolls are their favorite side of the Thanksgiving?
Rolls are good, but come on, there's other things that can highlight the dinner.
Unless you're baking that fresh, like you're making the dough yourself, no, can't convince me that's the best.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, that blessing that we have food, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, this year is going to be strange. We won't be with family, and my family for the first time ever. I don't think they're going to be together. They're going to stay apart, and that's going to be very, very difficult to.
Absolutely.
But we have a home. We have food, and we know the people we serve at the Outreach Center. Not everybody has that, and
there are ways to, I mean, it looks different, but there are ways to connect with family on this holiday.
Yes.
Beyond physically being present, as we've seen throughout this year as we've adjusted.
Yeah, and we're thankful for that. Thankful for those means of connection, Zoom, phone calls. And as weird as this Thanksgiving's going to be, hopefully if we can sort of keep that mindset of thankfulness running, then it'll help us remember what we do have rather than what we're missing. It's okay to miss things, but also remember what we do have.
there's always, always, always something to be thankful for.
Yeah.
Those are good questions.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll still be coming back for more King Street Kids Q&A. We're about to hit the Christmas season soon, so I'm sure that'll bring up a whole bunch of
Fun things.
fun questions around Christmas, if any of our boys and girls have those kind of questions. But anyway, any of those questions that our boys and girls have, or our older children of God have, they can send them to Daniel, and we'll do our best. So, all right.
Very good.
Bye.
Bye.